why most online businesses get stuck and don't hit $100,000 a month. So usually they're running paid ads, right? They are running maybe Facebook, maybe Instagram, maybe YouTube, maybe TikTok, maybe LinkedIn, or even Twitter, or even they are getting these results organically. But the main issue is that they don't have a clear and organized tracking for this data. So someone today might come from Facebook, another day might be coming from TikTok, and they actually don't have their numbers. They don't know the data. They don't know that this person came from this platform, even from this ad, because at the end of the day, you need to understand which type of marketing that you're investing in are giving you the best result. Is it Facebook? Is it TikTok? Or is it Instagram as well? So you need to understand first which platform is giving you the highest return on investment so you can be the most profitable one. Why should I spend $1,000 on Instagram and Instagram just giving me 2 times the return, where I can invest it in Facebook and get 4 times return, right? And you even need to go to understand which type of video is generating the results. So usually you'll be running 4 to 5 ads per campaign, let's say, and you only know that this campaign is working. No, you need to understand which copy is working, which campaign is working, which targeting is working. The more detailed you can be, the better the chances you will have to scale your agency to 100K a month. Okay? And this lesson here is for businesses who actually have a track record, who have good marketing, and they're actually spending money on ads. It's not for businesses who are starting new and to get their first client, right? So, as we said, you need to have an organized system where you can track the lead. So let's say someone today called you, another day messaged you on Instagram. You need to know where this person came from at the end of the day. The second problem that happens is that once you know where this person is coming from, you forget what you've talked with them about. So you need to have a clear system in place where you input directly the data into the CRM. And most marketing campaigns break because of the single reason that the system they placed cannot handle scaling 100 leads a day, 200 leads a day, 300 leads a day. They only can handle few leads with the sales team, or else they will be overwhelmed. So usually how the funnel look like, so they have the Instagram profile, they start running ads, they get a couple of DMs, couple of calls, and then some of these leads end up closing and some of them doesn't. As you can see here, they have a lot of leads, but they don't know what to do with them or where to put them, right? And these businesses could be profitable. They might have a ROAS of 2 times, 4 times ROAS. So we have a very big tracking issue. We have a lot of leads that are disorganized. Some of them are maintaining in our WhatsApp. Some of them we just had call with them and just forget what we just talked about. We might be able to close a couple of sales and we might get like 2 or 3 times ROAS. But if you fix these issues, you can even scale up to 10 times ROAS, even 20x return on investment from your ads. And this is where most business owners fail to understand that this is not an engine where you can get 2 times, 3 times, like spend $100, get $200 back. No, you can actually make a lot of money with the right system. And there's one very important and crucial thing, that if you don't have an organized system and your sales team is not able to reply to these leads, so usually there's a lot of sales team that take 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours to reply to a lead, and that's insane. And you think that these leads are not qualified for your service, but actually they are. And they made a study where they proved that if you reply to the lead with the first 5 minutes, you have 20 times more chance to qualify the person and make sure that they are qualified for your service. Actually, no one is doing it, and the sales team usually are being lazy. They either reply within 30 minutes, an hour, or after a day sometimes, because some leads come off not the working hours of the team, and then they say, let's save it for tomorrow. Or they see it, they might not see it. So you need to have a lot of visibility. Whenever the lead comes in, the sales team needs to reply. And this system needs to be working 24 hours. And I will tell you in a bit how we're actually able to do it. The consequence of not having a clear tracking, not having organized data in a CRM, is very crucial. Your sales team will be frustrated. You won't be able to scale your sales team. They won't do the proper follow-up. They will forget that yesterday we discussed with a high-profile client, and today we have a lot of leads where we can't even handle, so let's forget about the previous customer. If they want to come back, they're gonna come back on their own, and that's actually a sign of laziness. This is not a sign that someone is unqualified. The sales team need to do his job in order to make sure that they service the prospect. And sometimes you might think that you need to hire more salespeople and train more people and even train them on this, train them on that. But That's not true, because your system is broken. You need to fix first your system, then you can scale to the $100,000 a month. You can add more sales team, you can increase your ads, and your ads will break at one point or another. It's different for every business, for every industry, but your ads will break if you don't have a very clear system. I see a lot of time where people try to spend to double the amount on the ad spend. Okay, let's say last month they did $1,000, they were profitable, they got very good numbers, and then they decided to let's double the ad budget, and they don't get the results that they are hoping for. And then within the consequences, as a founder and a sales director, you will be busy running around the unqualified leads because your sales team didn't do the great job of qualifying them in the first place. You need to be focusing on the marketing side of things, and you need to be focusing on your clientele, that they have the best experience. Your job is not to waste time on unqualified people. How are we gonna fix this? We're gonna fix this by creating a new ecosystem. This new ecosystem will consist of organizing the leads immediately as soon as they come in, and then add them to the CRM. Even if these people come from WhatsApp, come from the website form, come from Instagram, wherever they come from, and we need to understand where they came from and where they are. And it should be always in one central place where everyone has access, so they can update the data. Then this ecosystem will have a crucial part of analyzing and scoring the lead. They need to identify the level of interest of these leads, because we don't want your sales team to be wasting time with people who are not serious. And the system engage immediately with people who filled the website form by contacting them directly through WhatsApp, through Instagram. And this is by saying it's working 24/7. It doesn't take a break. First, you will fix the most main issue with the follow-ups. Your sales team will now know who to follow up with and who to leave aside and not waste their time, and make sure that they reply to every single need that comes in. And that's very important, because if you don't reply to lead that comes in, you're hurting a bit your reputation. Then it's gonna save a lot of time for you and your team. You're gonna be able to hold your team accountable, and you're gonna be able at the end of the day to get end of day reports, end of week reports, even end of quarter reports. And that's very important, because this will help you train and optimize your conversion based on all of the things that I said. And you need to make sure that you have data to be able to grow your business, to be able to optimize your business based on the market feedback. Not only theories, but you need to have data points where you can rely on. And now with the system, you'll be able to close more deals. You will focus your energy on hot leads and not tire kickers, since you will have all the information about them in your CRM, in the dashboard. You will have a full ecosystem that will remove the leakage, so you can even minimize your sales team, and you can run with a lean sales team. You don't need any more 10 salespeople. You can cut it down to 2 to 3 people, depends on the volume that you have. So you're saving as well cost on you and overheads. And now, even if your creative performance drops, you will know what to cut off exactly, because this is very common. Facebook one week can get you very great leads, and another week maybe you'll have less week because of the ad fatigue. Because a lot of people seeing your ad over and over again, and you will understand that even if this week I have less visitors on my profile, less visitors on my website, we're actually able to squeeze a lot of money from it and be profitable to spend it and organize it for the next month. So now we're not only playing it for the short term, we're playing it for the long term. We're playing it for a couple months ahead at a time. It's not just about, okay, now the paid marketing is working, let's keep the same budget and let's do the same thing over and over again. And then you keep asking yourself, like, why this is not growing, why this is not helping. And this is research they made, an MIT research, where nearly 2,000 companies found the odds of qualifying a lead decreased by 10 times when limit responses were delayed beyond 5 minutes. Beyond 5 minutes. And you, as a business owner, you sometimes take 24 hours to reply back to a lead. That's crazy, man. Now, the most important part is I want to actually show you the system and how it works. And I want you to see that this is part of the system. Of course, this is not everything, but you'll be able to have a full overview of how this works. This is the system that I've been working on, and now I'm sharing it with you guys. First, this system collects the data from WhatsApp, and it inputs them into the CRM as soon as they come in, and then it filters all the information. Once that's filtered, they send it back to the AI agent. The AI agent will analyze this information based on whatever teach this agent to do. So if this is, let's say, an automotive industry, I'm teaching them about the automotive industry. If this is a marketing agency, I'm teaching them about the marketing. So they will understand how to reply to the prospect that are coming in and how to identify them. And then after they create the response, they will filter it again and reply, whether it's WhatsApp, whether it's Facebook, or whether it's Instagram. And you can say the same thing over and over again. For Facebook, it's the same case. For Instagram, it's gonna be the same case. And as well, the same case for the lead form submitted. So guys, I want you to really understand this very deeply. And if you need to rewatch the video, rewatch it again, because it's very important and this will help you a lot to scale if you don't want to leave this for luck. So guys, if you really like this video, I want you to do me a favor. I shared a lot of value with you. I need you to go subscribe and like the video. And that's it for today. Peace.